What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in today. And we're finally getting to a facelift on my 2015 Silverado. New parts that we got for the truck are right here in these boxes. I bought them both from americantrucks.com, so let's go ahead and get them open and see what we got. We finally picked up a new set of headlights for my 2015 Silverado. These things have bugged me since the day I bought it. They've been hazed. So these are a new set. Like I said, got them from americantrucks.com. Because it is a gloss black housing, I didn't want to mount that on the chrome grille. So I went with the badgeless chrome grille with just the mesh center. I think that's going to look really cool. And I think that's also going to be able to allow us to see our Mishimoto transmission cooler a little bit better. So super excited. Yeah, left and right, and very important because it didn't say in the pictures and didn't say anywhere that I could find, but I'm happy that it does have a DOT number. So if you are installing these somewhere like where I am, unfortunately in California, they do have a DOT number, so local highway patrol shouldn't be able to pull you over and give you any grief for having aftermarket headlights. So let's go ahead and get into the tools that we need, and then we'll start taking apart Tony's stock here and get all this facelifted. So the tools required to do this install were fairly minimal, but most of all, you could get away with just these hand tools here. So optional drill or impact with a 1/4 inch driver. You got a 10mm socket, a 7mm socket, and a T15 Torx. Definitely going to need a 1/4 inch extension of any length. If you have a longer one, that'll work too. 1/4 inch ratchet, 10mm ratcheting wrench, 2 standard screwdrivers, or if you have the little popper tool to remove clips, you could also use that as well. Alrighty, once we take out those 12 little pop socket things on top to hold the top cover on, you can go ahead and you're going to need a 7 and a 7mm socket and a T15 Torx. Need to take this screw out. There's one right here, but on some trucks I have seen that it is the Torx. On mine it is the 7mm, and then a Torx right here that also holds this in. And then we're going to pop this out on each side, and we'll go ahead and pop that off. The tool to take off those clips typically is a little trim tool removal. I'll put a picture right here. I didn't have one. You can accomplish the exact same job with just 2 flathead screwdrivers. So stick it in there, gently pry up, and you can pop all of them out. So let's go ahead and get the lower valance off, and then we'll get the grill out. Now to get this off, it is a little bit weird. It feels like you're gonna break it, but you're simply gonna grab right here and kind of tug. And as you can see, it already popped mine out a little bit. I've already had this out once before, so it usually comes out a little easier once you get it out that first time. If your truck's never been taken apart, this might feel like you're breaking stuff. Like I said, just give it a nice little gentle tug If we need to go underneath the truck, I'll show you how we can get it out from under there when you gotta give it a little extra zing to get it out. All right, so from underneath your truck, if your front bumper valance is struggling to come out, there we go. Okay, so from underneath the front of your truck, if you're trying to get this valance off and it's fighting you and you're worried about breaking anything, if you look right here, and mind you, I didn't take any covers off. This is how my truck came stock. If you look right here, you could actually see the painted tab and then the little plastic tab that holds it. All you do is pry down, and I kind of usually wiggle mine a little to try and get the valance to go forward. You might have to push it in a little, give it a few wiggles and taps, and it'll come out nice and easy like.
Alright, so with the bumper valance off, we're going to take out the 8 screws that hold in the grill. We're going to pop those out, and then we're going to look at taking out the headlights. Okay guys, really cool, I just learned something. This is the factory kind of air dam, I'm gonna assume it's called. It was mounted on the back side of the factory grill, and it essentially seals in here and helps direct all the airflow when you're driving into your transmission cooler, your AC condenser, and your radiator. At first, I thought that the grill I bought did not have the appropriate clips and or retainers to mount this, and I was actually really disappointed. And then I noticed this little bag that is literally full of little metal clips that look like pop inserts to pop into there and just reuse the factory hardware. So on yours, whenever you are doing this, make sure that your kit came with this so that you can install your factory air dam. Make sure that you have no heating issues with your truck. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to pop a couple of those clips into the back of here to match the holes on here. And then this is the factory hardware that I just pulled out of the grill that I'm going to be reattaching with. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to move on to taking the headlights out and getting the new ones installed. I want to get this taken care of. That way, once we go to the full install on the truck, it's just everything goes on. Alright, after some finicking and finagling, we finally got our air dam installed to our grill. By the way, these are 7mm screws. I don't remember if I told you guys that when I took it apart. But now the grill is ready to go in, so now it's just time to get rid of these eyesores and time to put in the new ones. So I'm counting 1, 2, and 3 10mm bolts to take these out, and we'll see what's behind them.
Damn!
So I do stand corrected. There was 4 screws. There's 1, 2. There's one here that you have to hit with a ratcheting wrench because this mount is in the way, so you can't get to it. And then I did forget the 4th one right here. Once you get your light tilted forward, all you have to do is depress this connector here, and your whole light assembly will come off just like that. And then all we have to do is repeat the same processes on the other side, and we'll get it taken off, and then we're on to the inside. Alright, we got the headlights, the light bulbs anyway, swapped over into our low and our high beam. It looks like it already comes with our blinker lights on both sets. So now it's just time to reverse the process. And let's get old Tony Stock here back together and with his new look. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching again and tuning into my channel. If you like this video and you like what I'm doing here, please consider tapping that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. You guys can follow me here at YouTube at Found Fox Unlimited. You can also now follow me on Instagram at the same name, Found Fox Unlimited. Lots more pictures, behind the scenes stuff, even a better place if you guys have questions. It's a little bit easier to get a hold of me. So go follow me over there as well, and stay tuned for the next video. I'll see you guys next time.